Greetings, cardboard architects, and welcome to episode 23 of Command Tower.
This episode is sponsored in part by Our House Games.
My name is Matt.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're going to present 6 cards, one for each color, that are interactive and underplayed.
In our opinion, these are cards that if our color identity of our commander allows us to, we're going to play these. And we don't see many other players playing them as well.
So if you run them and want to try them out, please let us know your results in the comments. Let's get started with colorless. My pick for colorless is Spellskite. For an easy Phyrexian blue, Spellskite has the ability to save your most valuable creature, which will often be your commander. Some players will even refrain from removing your creatures because of Spellskite's presence. Unlike the comparable Lightning Greaves, Spellskite has the ability to absorb some damage in combat, which can make a difference at the end of the game. Add to that an artifact creature that synergizes with cards like Urza, Chief Artificer, and Lashiel, Clockwork Scholar, and you have a card that plays especially well in artifact decks.
My pick for colorless is Spectrum Sentinel. It comes down for 1, and it has multi-purposes, as well as being able to be included in any deck that you want. It's defense from multicolored, might as well say protection from 30% of the commander that you're going to be facing. Just for extra gravy, gaining a life every time somebody plays a multicolored land, well, that's just an extra added bonus. Due to the fact that this is only a 1-mana investment that can be in every deck and has so much upside, I highly endorse this card. Please let me know your results.
My pick for black is Noxious Gearhulk. The unconditional ability to destroy any creature at all is a strong piece of interaction that covers even black and artifact creatures. This is a strong ability indeed. The Gearhulk's stats and menace ability also make it a great attacker to push through damage or force some unfavorable blocks. And given the rampant presence of large creatures in Commander, Noxious Gearhulk will probably help you recover a good chunk of your life.
My pick for black is Sudden Spoiling. This card is a triple threat and can be used offensively, defensively, and politically. Offensively, due to split second, you can interact with the game without being interacted with, and it can remove the threat by diminishing your opponent's creatures. You can use it defensively when someone swings into you and with a massive army and diminish their attacking creatures and allowing your defense to gobble them right up. And then politically, it can be used for either one of the offensive or defensive benefits while still being able to tie it into a social contract to take out threats.
Blue is a shifty color, and if you want to get even trickier, you'll want to check out my pick for blue. A card that will blindside many opponents the first time, Polymorphous Jest can create a nightmare situation when an opponent alpha strikes you. At its best in a deck with at least 20 to 30 creatures, Jest creates a situation where you can eat many or all incoming creatures, often changing the tides in your favor. And when combined with counter magic and instants, it's easy to leave mana up for this big surprise.
My pick for blue is Turn Aside. I prefer spot removal and tend to let things go so long as they don't target me. That's why I love this spell. We are not having any of that. Get go!
My pick for green is an amalgamation of skyscrapers with a litany of crushing ETB options. On entering, Titan of Industry can smash an artifact or an enchantment that's giving you trouble. And being a 7/7 with 2 very useful combat abilities, you can trample through blockers or keep flyers at bay. When I play the Titan, I usually destroy an artifact or an enchantment and then put a shield counter on my commander. This is a great way to protect your commander and avoid the commander tax.
My pick for green is Tangle. It's better than any fog, and every time I play it, the aggressor is often very sad and leads to them losing the game.
My pick for red gives red decks a rare opportunity to interact with spells. My pick for red is Tybalt's Trickery, and I use this card to protect my permanents or prevent cards like Overwhelming Stampede from winning the game. Although this card has Chaos Warp Syndrome, in that they might flip into something juicy, you are generally going to be stopping something more powerful than what they flip.
My pick for red is Light Up the Stage. While this is not an interactive card, for opponents, it allows you to interact with red, where up to this point is notoriously horrible for card draw. And Light Up the Stage pseudo fixes this.
My pick for white is Dispatch. While I wouldn't recommend this card outside of an artifact deck, in one, Dispatch's efficiency and versatility at their finest. In an artifact like Urza Chief Artificer or Urza Lord Protector, you should have no problem reaching Metalcraft, which turns Dispatch into a permanent and unrivaled removal spell.
My pick for white is Gideon's Sacrifice. This card allows you to survive massive attacks, assigning all damage to your most expendable creature, or, in the best case scenario, an indestructible one. Also, if you use this card to survive a Crater Hoof type attack, you might be the lone survivor and be able to mop up the board for an easy game win.
Thank you to our sponsor, Our House Games.
Stop by and tell them the episode code for a chance to score a free pack of Commander Masters.
This episode's code is 3VISITS. That's 3 visits.
Also, if you hit the like button and leave a comment, you'll be entered to win free Commander product courtesy of Our House Games.
Thanks for watching.